So on with tonight's main story, consisting of 2 fast cars and a deserted track. It was another tough day in the office for me and Jason.
This is the car of the moment, the RS4. A car Audi literally can't build quickly enough. Buy one today and it won't arrive till next year.
You only have to look at one figure to understand why. 414 horsepower. This four-door saloon got more power than the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. And at just a fraction under £50,000, it's 30 grand cheaper. It's no good looking around at the competition. Because on paper, this car just hasn't got any.
But Tiff, I disagree. I reckon there's an old dog out there that can teach the Audi a few tricks. The BMW M3 has been around since 2000, and although it's 80 horsepower shy of the Audi, I reckon this new version, the CS, with its bigger brakes and quicker steering, could still be the car to have.
And in typical fifth gear fashion, we'll be conducting some unscientific tests to find out which really is the best super saloon. There'll be a drag race, a power sliding competition where you'll get closer to the action than ever before, and we'll finish off with a head-to-head tussle round the track. First up, a straight line drag.
And Jason's got no chance on his first test. This is where four-wheel drive really can count. Straight line acceleration, especially on a slightly greasy track.
Now, if I'm honest, I don't fancy my chances very much here because Tiff has four-wheel drive and more power.
I'm a bit wary as to how many revs to give it.
Here we go. Oh, good grip. Oh, he's away.
And now the power comes in and they're burning away.
Oh, look at him go, that's not on.
Whoosh.
To make sure it wasn't a fluke, we lined up for another race.
Will someone... What's going on? Oh, sake.
Although it turned out the official fifth gear starter wasn't quite ready for us.
He was waving us on.
No, we go like that.
Well, you can't tell which way. If your hands go...
That means stop.
Yeah.
Right.
If you move hands backwards and forwards, we don't know if it's...
Well, you did that when you started.
Yeah, but you brought your hands back.
I didn't go like that when you were stationary.
Take 2.
In trouble with four-wheel drivers, you've got to be careful because if you dump the clutch at maximum revs, you're going to slip the clutch. Rear-wheel drive is just going to spin the wheels, burn a bit of rubber. But I don't want to burn this clutch, but I've got to get it about right. Oh, I've got a bit of wheel spin. Woof, and it's launched. They're burning away.
The Audi was clearly better in a straight line, winning 7 out of 7 drag races, even when Tiff wasn't concentrating.
And he's just disappears. Oh, Mr. Kia should be concentrating on more. He's still going to lose big time.
So, a convincing victory in the first round for Tiff and the Audi. Join us later when the balance of power may shift as we head to round 2, drifting. Earlier in the show, we saw that in a straight line, the BMW M3 CS can't touch the Audi RS4. But what about going round a bend, sidewards? Before the power sliding contest began, we allowed ourselves some practice runs.
Well, we've got a box of tricks in which measures drift angle, so we're going to find out how good I am relative to Tiff. So I reckon even though it's wet, we're in third gear. Let's have a go. So try and get it in. Boot full of welly. Catch it on the... That's it. Well, that's not bad. How much we got? Whoa, hello. And we got 30 degrees.
If you're even more aggressive with the steering, you can get it even more sideways.
91 degrees.
I managed 90 degrees and a bit of grass in my practice as I worked out how the ever-varying four-wheel drive power delivery affected the handling.
The big difference with this four-wheel drive sliding is that it's either throttle fully off or throttle fully on, just straight up. Full off throws the car sideways, full on straightens it, whereas Jason's got to have that balanced throttle control. So I come flying in, wrong way, right way, let it go, let it go, let it go, no throttle, no throttle, no throttle, then floor the throttle, whoa! And that grabs the front of the car and brings it straight.
A nice power slide is all about style, not just the degree of drift. So for the main runs, we decided to judge each other from the best seat in the house.
Right, so Tiff is following me behind to give me some scores.
Right, so let's have a look at Jason's technique here. Quite a slowish approach. And then, he breaks traction. And he sits there now, he's got the opposite lock on, he's balanced on the throttle, but that's the tricky bit. You've got to ease off the throttle at the end of the corner and not go into the middle of the road. I mean, I can only give you a 9. No, well, look, the slide was brilliant, but at the end, you speared back into the middle of the road, but you've got to finish it up the edge of the road.
Right, that's the challenge. Right, Tiff's, he set me a big challenge. I've got 9 out of 10 so far. But when I finish the drift, I've got to come right up the edge of the track. And for that, he'll award a 10. And to be given a 10 by Tiff Needell is a bloody good score.
Right, let's see if you can get that magical 10. Again, slow in, snaps it, breaks the traction. Now he's holding it there, throttle, opposite lock. Good, good. Now, can he finish with a smooth up the edge? Oh, yeah! 10, all right.
How was that, Mr. Needell?
Very good. All right, so I suppose you want me to do this. I can't. I haven't got rear-wheel drive.
Right, now it's my turn to watch Tiff. I have to say, I've got the easiest car to do these drifts in. This, the BMW M3 is phenomenal fun, where Tiff's in a four-wheel drive car, even though it's apparently got an 85-degree split on the rear, it'll be very hard to do it. Oh, I've got to get close to him. Where's he going? Oh, he's chucked up, he's had the big... Where's he gone? Oh.
Somehow Tiff rescues the car from a seemingly impossible angle, but by ending up on completely the wrong side of the track, I can only award 7 out of 10.
It looks hard working, that. It just doesn't want to oversteer in a nice way, does it?
No, you just get it sideways, then you just have to straighten it. That's all I can do, I'm afraid. I'll do it once more.
I reckon you can do it better. There it goes, Tim.
It's a fantastic effort. I reckon it's worth a 9.
So I think Jason's having more fun in the BMW than I am, even though I'm getting more sideways. He can hold it longer, I can make it bigger.
It looks all or nothing in that. Great effort, but it's either tons or none.
That's it. I can't do better. I'm retiring.
BMW wins that test, eh?
You're having more fun in that.
Yeah, it's £10 a lap. Do you want to go?
No, I want to race now. I want to go around the whole circuit.
Join us after the break when we'll go head-to-head on the track. It's 1 round each, so the dogfight will be the decider.
Time for the adverts, but don't forget to have a go at winning the most beautiful prize we've ever offered. It's a brand new Alfa Romeo Brera worth 27 grand. Lines close at midday on Monday the 8th of May, and don't forget you can also enter online.
We've been finding out if the Audi RS4 or the BMW M3 is the ultimate super saloon. In a straight line, the Audi wins. Round the bends, it's the BMW that's more fun. But what's best when you put them all together? Well, we've got an empty racetrack to help us find out. Now, it's all down to the start, so focus on the lights.
Oh, I know I can out-drag him. Can I out-corner him?
Wheel spin, and tips away. I'll tell you what, that car's got some grunt.
I've got a bit of understeer when I drive this car normally, especially this first turn. It just wants to push wide. I can't really get on the power as quick as I want. See, there's the understeer now. Although the ESP's off, I've still got big understeer, and he stayed with me through that first corner.
Oh, hello, hello. See if I can nip a bit on him on the brakes. Oh, nearly on the grass. But he's not pulling away too much.
Bit of change of direction through the chicane. I just think I've got that 414 horsepower so I can out-grunt him.
I've got a better exit there than Tiff, but I have to say he's away again. I tell you, there's not a lot in it, but the Audi just looks a bit secure, a bit samey, a bit safe, where this is a bit twitchy.
Just that little bit of safety first that Audi have. It's so sure-footed. Just not that bit of fun that I want to drive on a track. Because there again, I can't get on the power as soon as I really want to. He's not going to beat me. We are going to win, hands down. Final corner, and a flick. A little bit again, understeer. Lovely traction all the way through. And he's well beat.
And we've just finished in time for the snow. Well, I was working quite hard there, a lot of concentration. Tiff looked like he was on a Sunday afternoon drive. That's the security of four-wheel drive. I don't think he's having as much fun as I am. But you have to say, the Audi is quicker over a lap. God, I hate losing. I hate losing.
The new RS4, it's unbeatable.
Here's a reminder.